Have you ever wondered what happens when entitled Karens test the patience of the unshakable royal guards? Spoiler alert, it's a mix of hilarious instant karma, firm discipline, and moments that leave you in awe. From getting too close to the majestic royal horses to ignoring rules like it's their personal playground, these Karens really push the limits. But here's the kicker, the guards are always ready to deliver swift justice. Watch as they shout, march, and sometimes even call in reinforcements to teach these rule breakers a lesson they'll never forget. This is one video you don't want to miss. It's the ultimate showdown of entitlement versus professionalism. Now, check out this lady right here. It's about time someone gave her a little history lesson. Grabbing the royal horse's reins? That's a major no-no. But of course, Karen here seems to think the rules don't apply to her.
Get off the reins!
There you are, idiot. Well done. Yeah.
What happens next? Well, let's just say the royal guard isn't exactly thrilled about her impromptu royal interaction. He gives her a shout that could probably be heard across the palace. Back off and get away from the rope. Yeah, Karen, this is not the VIP experience you thought it was.
Can't touch your reins. You're not allowed to touch these.
These kids were out here living their best lives, but little did they know, a reality check was about to hit them like a royal trumpet blast.
Get off the road!
The guard wasted no time channeling his inner drill sergeant, making sure they got the message loud and clear. Get off the rope, he bellowed with the authority of someone who's had just about enough of kids treating royal property like a jungle gym. Lesson learned. Kids, the rope isn't a swing, and the guard isn't here for your shenanigans.
Get off the road!
Here's a pro tip. If you're thinking of getting too close to the royal gates, think again. These guards aren't just for show. They're trained, focused, and oh so ready to act. Spot someone attempting a little gate breach? You bet they'll spring into action faster than you can say security breach. And if needed, they'll even point their weapon to ensure things stay under control.
Stay off the fence!
Just like this guy here, getting a stern, get off the fence shout that could freeze anyone in their tracks. Moral of the story? Stick to admiring from a safe distance.
Stay off the fence!
The royal guards have one job and one job only. Protect Buckingham Palace, no matter what. And trust me, they don't play around when it comes to keeping things secure. If force is necessary, they won't hesitate to bring it. If you've been following along with our previous videos, you'll already know the golden rule when visiting Buckingham Palace: stay out of the King's Guard's way. Seems simple enough, right? Well, not for everyone.
Make way! Make way! Make way!
Some visitors just can't resist pushing their luck, forgetting that these guards aren't exactly here for selfies or small talk. Stay respectful, folks, or you might just find yourself in a very awkward situation. Horses are majestic creatures, but let's not forget, they're also huge, powerful, and can be easily startled. And when a startled horse decides to move, it's not just the guard at risk, but every tourist nearby too. That's why you'll find clear signs everywhere saying, do not touch the horses. Seems like a no-brainer, right? Well, not for some people. Despite the warnings, there's always that one visitor who just has to touch the horse's reins. Cue the guard stepping in with a firm, get off the reins.
Get off the handgate!
Back off. Friendly reminder, the signs aren't just for decoration. Follow them, folks.
Do not touch the reins!
Get off the reins! Get off the reins!
Sie ist euch gesagt.
Off the reins!
Here's a fun fact that's more of a warning. An uncomfortable horse isn't just a little annoyed. It can bite. And trust me, those teeth aren't messing around. Yet, some visitors just can't resist testing their luck, getting a little too close for comfort. Whether it's ignoring the signs or thinking the horse will magically appreciate their affection, these daredevils forget one thing. This isn't a petting zoo. So, unless you're looking for an unexpected souvenir in the form of a bite mark, it's best to admire these majestic animals from a safe distance. Seriously, folks, don't take chances with a horse's mood. It's no secret the horses can show a bit of sass when dealing with arrogant tourists. They've got their boundaries too. But here's the incredible part. These majestic creatures have an almost magical ability to sense when someone with a disability is nearby. In those moments, they calm down, being gentle and composed, as if they instinctively understand the situation. It's a beautiful reminder of how animals, with their natural empathy, can respond to humans in the most heartwarming ways. Truly, these horses prove they're more than just guards. They're sensitive and intuitive companions, too. One of the most impressive skills of a royal guard is their ironclad ability to suppress smiles and maintain an unshakable, serious demeanor. But hey, let's not forget, they're humans too. Every now and then, even the most stoic guard can't help but crack a little smile, especially when faced with a cheerful tourist or a genuinely heartwarming moment. It's like catching a glimpse of the human side behind the uniform, a rare treat that reminds us all that even the sternest professionals can have their happy moments. So, if you spot it, consider yourself lucky. It's a smile worth celebrating. If you thought Karen and Ken were the only ones stirring up royal drama, think again. Enter these teenagers, bringing their own brand of mischief. The royal guards were clearly not having it when the kids decided to waltz under the arch without permission. With a firm shout of "Get out!" the guards made their point loud and clear. The kids, visibly startled at first, quickly switched to giggling as soon as the guard returned to his duties. Classic teen move. Act innocent, then laugh it off. But let's be real, kids. The arch isn't a playground. Up next, we've got another round of tourists who thought the no entry rule didn't apply to them. What's the target this time? The archers. Again. The royal guard wasn't about to let it slide. With a sharp shout, they quickly reminded the group where they weren't supposed to be. What happened next? The guard, in true professional style, calmly resumed his post, probably thinking, just another day dealing with rule-breaking tourists. Pro tip, when the guards say stay out, they mean it. Those archers aren't a photo op, folks. Now here comes Ken, taking things to a whole new level of absurdity, feeding the royal horse mints. Yes, mints. Unsurprisingly, the royal guard wasn't about to let this slide and promptly called in the police for backup. Ken, in classic Ken fashion, was anything but apologetic. Instead, he argued with the authorities as if he was the victim here. Props to the police for keeping their cool while dealing with this epic tantrum. Honestly, if it were me, he'd already be in handcuffs for breaking the rules and causing such a scene in public.
Hey mate, stop feeding please. Stop feeding. Stop feeding. Please.
Here we go again. Another Karen taking things from zero to inappropriate in record time. At first, she was behaving, posing for pictures and keeping a respectful distance from the royal guard. But then, in a sudden burst of why not, she decided to touch the plume on the back of the guard's head. Big mistake, Karen. The guard didn't even need words. His sharp, disapproving look said it all before he turned away with royal composure. Moral of the story? The plume isn't there for selfies or curiosity. It's part of the uniform, and you don't mess with it. Yellow might be a sunny color, but in this case, it's a flashing warning sign of yet another Karen moment. Dressed to menace in a yellow kilt, this Karen managed to get on the Royal Guard's last nerve while trying to snap a photo. Things escalated when she got way too close for comfort, prompting the guard to unleash a thunderous shout, "Do not touch the King's Guard!" The shock on Karen's face was priceless, so much so that she abandoned the photo op entirely and walked away. Lesson learned? When the guard says no, he means no. Here's a royal fact for you. The King's Guard never changed their route for anyone. You're either getting shouted at for being in their way, or, well, walked over. Unfortunately for this guy, he managed to win the worst case scenario jackpot. He got both. As if that wasn't enough, he even found it amusing that he nearly got clipped by the guard's sword. But the joke didn't last long. He ended up in an ambulance instead of laughing his way home. Pro tip: when the guards are coming, step aside or face the consequences. Literally. That's a wrap on the chaos and karma, folks. Watching the Royal Guards handle these wild Karens is a reminder that rules are there for a reason, and these guards don't mess around. From stern warnings to epic takedowns, they've got it all covered. If you enjoyed the drama and discipline, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more incredible moments like these. Let us know your favorite instant karma moments in the comments. Until next time, stay respectful and follow the rules.